With today's Home Assistant 2024.8 update, you will officially be able to use local LLMs with Ollama to control your smart home. I said officially, since up until now we had to use a custom integration like the Llama conversation integration. But now this functionality is built into Home Assistant itself. And for what I can see, it seems like this is the result of a coordinated effort between the Ollama and Home Assistant teams. On July 25, Ollama 0.3 was released with tool support. That will allow models like Llama 3.1 to execute complex tasks. And just about 2 weeks later, we have Home Assistant 2024.8 that uses it to enable local LLMs control support. Coincidence? I don't think so. But before you get all excited about it and run to try it out, by the way, you'll find some buttons on my website to set this up. Let's talk about what this exactly means. As I mentioned in my videos before, to run local LLMs, you need a GPU if you don't want to wait 2 minutes for the machine to answer. It's just what it is. There is work being done with the Jetson platform to bring AI server boxes to fulfill our local AI needs, but it's still work in progress. Right now, the simplest way to do it is just using a GPU. Before we continue, let me give a shout out to our sponsor, PCBWay. It's their 10th anniversary, and they are celebrating it till the end of August. You can go to the page of the event and enter to the anniversary tour. The link will be in the description. Thank you PCBWay for sponsoring this video. And happy birthday! Something like the NVIDIA 3060 with 8GB of RAM or more should be more than enough to run the best local LLMs you can run anyway. Even the 1070 from 8 years ago will do. This is the important thing. You don't need the latest NVIDIA GPU to run local LLMs. And I want you to look at this RAM requirements table to give you an idea. First, we have the table for usage of the Mistral 7B Instruct model. I won't explain it in detail, but you will want to use at least the Q4KM version. It has a size about 4GB. And loaded in GPU RAM, it can get up to almost 7. This is the average size of the models you will want to run locally. So, this is why I recommend using an 8GB card at least. But aren't bigger models better? Yes, the bigger the model, it can handle more complex tasks. So, why wouldn't you go for something like the NVIDIA 4090 with 24GB of RAM? Well, because it will be a waste. To run a 7TB model like this one, even if you want to go with the lowest quantization available, we will need at least 27GB of RAM, which means that we will need at least 2 GPUs to run it locally at real-time speed. You might think, but surely, having just 3GB of RAM loaded onto my PC's RAM shouldn't have much of an impact. But you will be wrong. So, realistically, for now, most users should aim to run small models like the Llama 3.1 8P, which was actually used by the Home Assistant team to test this feature. Now, with that being said, Llama 3.1 8B scored 83%, while cloud LLMs like Gemini or GPT-4o scored 98. And they recommend exposing fewer than 25 entities to increase the success rate. You can check all these scores in the full report. I'll leave the link in the description. But as you can see, for now, with local LLMs, we can only achieve an 84% success rate. So setting this to be a full or Google Assistant replacement will take some time to improve the prompt, limit the amount of devices exposed to assist, maybe even change the name of our devices to increase our success rate. It will be possible, but it will require some work. If you're like me, this will sound exciting. Endless hours of playing around tweaking things. Fun. But if you think this is too much, you could also use the cloud using GPT-4 or Gemini, with the additional benefit of having an increased success rate as they are bigger models, bigger than any other model you can run locally. It's the truth. And again, I do run most of my service locally. And the more people use a technology, the more progress and support it will get. But you need to go into it understanding where we are now and what you can actually achieve. If you don't know how to set it up, you can use these buttons on my website. For this, you need Ollama already installed. If you don't know how to do this, you can use my tutorial. Then let's start with adding the Ollama integration. Select the model that you want to use from the dropdown. And then just click Submit. Now let's configure the model to be able to control Home Assistant. Make sure Assist is selected. And then just scroll down and click Submit. And now we just need to configure our assistant. Just make sure you have selected the Ollama conversation agent we just created. And then just click Update. And that's it. Now you should be able to use Assist with Ollama to control Home Assistant. If you want help with Home Assistant, you can book a 1-hour meeting with me, so we can take a closer look at your smart home and help you achieve that seamless automation experience based on your need, so you can make your smart home actually help you achieve your goals. If you like my work, please consider becoming a member on Ko-fi or on Patreon, like all these amazing people. If you can't become a member, you can always donate whatever you like using the button on our website. And if you can't do that, don't worry. Just remember to give this video a like and share it with your friends. We truly appreciate all your support. And don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you on the next video. Bye!